Hello Fashion Wonder! In this zero waste upcycle tutorial, we are going to refashion a summer smocking dress from a men's dress shirt. If you haven't tried elastic smocking stitching before, let me challenge you with this sewing project. It's not as hard as you think. My name is Sunju. If you're new to my channel, I share brand new DIY fashion projects every week. Each tutorial features fun and new clothing refashion designs. Find more details in the link to my website in the description below. And as always, if you enjoyed this upcycle project, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below to ask a question about this project or simply to say hello, and I'll be sure to respond. Let's get started! For this summer smocking dress tutorial, I turned a men's dress shirt into a dress. I found a bright white men's dress shirt at a local thrift store. First, cut off the neck collar and remove the buttons. Then, remove the sleeves, open the shoulder seams, and also the side seams. For the front piece of the dress, start by removing the bulky French seams from the back side of the men's dress shirt. Draw a straight line across the neckline and cut to square the edges crossways at the shoulders. For the double ruffled hemline, use the yoke. The yoke is double layered and was originally 4 inches wide. Split the yoke piece in half by measuring 2 inches down from the neckline and then only cut off the bottom of the front layer. This will create a layered effect for the finished double ruffled hemline. Measure 10 inch from the folded center, then cut a vertical line to trim away the excess. And also square off the bottom hem with the straight line across. For the back piece of the dress, use the chest pieces of the men's dress shirt. Start by removing the buttonhole placket, the bulky French seams, and also square off the bottom hemline. Open up the button placket with the seam ripper and then sew along the button placket to attach both front chest pieces together. Use the front piece of the top bodice to trace and trim the sides of the back piece. To add ruffles to the hemline of the back piece, copy the layers from the front piece. Then, use scrap pieces to make the ruffles. Trace the existing layers. Complete the ruffles by stitching a few pieces together. The smocking detail will hide all the seams of the finished dress. To hem the ruffles, double fold the edges and 1/4 inch top stitch to finish. Hem each layer along the neckline and also the bottom of the dress. The hem gives a clean finished look to the garment. To complete the smocking detail, start by winding a bobbin with the elastic thread. In total, the smocking dress requires about 30 yards of the elastic thread. Start the smocking detail on the seam of the ruffled hemline. Space 1/4 inch between each row of smocking. Work from bottom to top and complete the smocking stitch on both of the front and back piece of the dress until 1 inch away from the neckline. To cut the capped shoulder sleeve, use the discarded sleeve pieces. Measure 9 inch away from the shoulder seam and cut the straight line across. Open up the seam and then measure 8 inch from the center on each side. Draw a straight line, add 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then cut off the extra. Copy the pattern on the other sleeve to make the second cap shoulder sleeve. To hem the sleeve opening, double fold 1/4 inch and then top stitch. To add elastic to the cap shoulder sleeve, measure 1 inch away from the sleeve hem. Then grab a 12 inch long pieces of 1/4 inch elastic band. Pin to secure and then edge top stitch. Mark the center of the elastic band and the sleeve Stretch the elastic band evenly as you sew in order to distribute flex across the entire width of the cap shoulder. Use another 12-inch piece of 1/4-inch elastic band for the curved edge of the cap shoulder sleeve. Again, measure the center of the band, then stretch as you sew edge top stitch in order to evenly disperse the elastic tightening around the entire curved edge. Double fold the edges and 1/4-inch top stitch to finish. Duplicate this exact pattern for the second cap shoulder sleeve. To attach the cap shoulder sleeve to the dress, measure 2 inches away from the side seam along the neckline, pin to secure, and then sew edge top stitch. After adjusting the sleeve to the bodice, close the underarm hole with 1/4-inch top stitch along the wrong side of the sleeve. When I tried it on, there was slightly snug around my hips. To make a smocking godé for the dress bottom, use the remaining pieces of the original sleeves to accurately fit of the dress bottom. Measure up from the hemline to the highest point of your waist. Open up the side seam with the seam ripper in order to add the smocking godé. My smocking godé was 4 inches by 12 inches on each side, not including ruffles hanging from the bottom. Attach each smocking godé along the side seams with 1/4-inch top stitch. Then cut off any excess trim from the godé on the inside of the dress. The white men's dress shirt was so sheer, I needed to add a white linen fabric as lining for this project. To make a lining for the dress, flip the dress inside out, copy the front and back of the entire dress. Double fold the hem 1/4 inch and then edge top stitch, and also sew 1/4 inch top stitch along the side seams to attach the front and back lining together. If you love this tutorial and want to see current DIY fashion project, please subscribe to my channel. I want to hear from you. What fashion project would you want me to do next? Share in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye!